Ask me for 4 eggs. I give you 4 eggs, using the policy I explained to you 5 times while you were ordering. This is a doozy that happened to me at my old job, a server at a breakfast place, where I fully acknowledge that there's no need for an "am I the a-hole" because I am the a-hole, and I know it. I was having a particularly overwhelming shift, and about 3 hours into a 6-hour shift, 2 people came in that were particularly known for their being divorced and completely loathing one another quite openly to the servers and staff, and were overall very loud and rude to guests and staff alike. Every other weekend, they would come in to go over paperwork and divorce things, and the server who would get them always got sympathy from the rest of us. I had the pleasure of serving these lovely people a few times, and all of the times were so insanely different in terms of weirdness. But let's just get into this one. They come in, and it ends up being my turn in the rotation. Yikes. But I thought me and the guy were chill because the last time I served them, I told him I liked his dinosaur shirt, and his ex-wife made fun of him for it. And I told her I thought it was a cool shirt, and he and I high-fived, and it was the most invigorating experience of my life. I come up to them and ask what I can get started for their drinks, and I can tell it's going to be a tense experience already. They were both very snappy and rude, and I was doing my best to just stay friendly. Fast forward, and I'm asking for their orders, and the guy orders 4 eggs. I explain to him, we double our yolks. If you order 4 orders of eggs, you will receive 8 total eggs. He tells me no. He wants 4 eggs. So I tell him, okay, so that is going to show up as 2 orders of eggs in our system and on your receipt. He tells me no. He wants 4 eggs. At this point, I don't know what to tell him, but I try one more time. I tell him, yes, you will receive 4 eggs on your plate, but it will say 2 on the receipt. He says, no, I don't want to pay for 2. I want to pay for 4. I'm done. At this point, I'm more confused than he is. I tell him, okay, and I write it down on my order sheet. I put in the order manually because we do not have a button for 4 eggs because we double our eggs. The head cook calls me over. He says, 4? I say, that's what the customer ordered. He says, okay, and he makes the most beautiful, over-easy sheet of 8 eggs with a side of bacon. It comes out and I serve it to him. He looks at me and says, this isn't what I ordered. I say, yes, it is. And he says, fine, I'll take it. I got yelled at for it at the end of my shift, but it was so worth the look on his face when I served it to him and the laughs it got from my coworkers who told me they wished it was them to serve it to him. One of my favorite memories from working at that place.